Welcome back, everyone, to the topic of the week. And the topic of the week this week is a lack of self-worth and self-esteem, and how this affects us in our day-to-day life, and how we can transform and become these wonderful beings fueled with self-worth and self-esteem, right? Because it affects us in so many different ways, especially in relationships, but also in your work environment, in finance. If you don't think you are worth it or you're worth anything, then how are you going to get a high-paying job? How are you going to earn more money? That's not going to work, right? Because you're giving out the vibration that you're not worth it. So you're not going to attract that. The moment you change your mindset, change and end any limiting beliefs from your past, because it's always the cause of the lack of self-worth and the lack of self-esteem is always because of childhood. And I actually have to say this because I was having a conversation with someone recently about this. It's like, you're always blaming the parents, Lelia, aren't you? Like, I don't blame the parents. I'm a parent, right? So it'd be horrible to always be blamed for how your children turn out. It's not that I want to blame anyone. It's that we want to find the cause of it. And a lot of the times, yes, it is of the actions from the parents, but I'm not saying, how dare you? It's your fault. You mistreated me. They probably didn't know any better, and they probably thought they were doing the best they could in that time. No parent goes out, creates children and says, I'm going to ruin my kid's life. This is my mission. How can I mess up my child's life today? No, they don't, right? They do their best they can. And most of the time, your parents might have also had, some trauma, some abuse, and that gets passed down to you. So I just want to say to any parent out there, you're not being blamed, because as adults now, we need to take responsibility for our own actions. We can't be in victim mode and say, oh, this happened to me, poor me, I'm suffering, it's all my parents. Yes, they may have been responsible. They're not responsible anymore, right? You're an adult. You need to take responsibility for your own life. And you need to be the one that says, right, I need to change. I want more self-worth. I want to love myself unconditionally, right? And you have the chance to do that. There are so many therapeutic options out there that are, at your fingertips. And even if you can't afford it, YouTube is an incredible platform for meditation. There are hypnotic videos and audios. There are so many audiobooks that you can download that are free. Money shouldn't be a limitation. So, actually, speaking of money, how can you expect to earn more money if you have no self-worth, if you have no self-esteem, right? Because you're basically saying, you're putting it out there with your energy, like, I'm not really worth it, so don't even bother to pay me more. And then we're surprised why people don't really value us, why we get mistreated at work or in relationships, why we attract terrible, terrible relationships. Because they can sense that. You're giving out a signal saying, I'm not really worth it. I don't really love myself, so you don't need to either. And even though deep down, that's not really what you want, right? You want a balanced, harmonious, brilliant, love-filled relationship with commitment, with unconditional love. But if you aren't healed and if you have all of these old wounds, then how can you expect to have a balanced relationship? How can you expect to make more money? So what are the causes for this lack of self-worth? It truly is in childhood. Sorry, I'm receiving messages at the same time. I'm being bombarded with people. Don't they know I'm busy making a video here? So what I do with RTT, which is based on hypnosis, and I'm sure you're already tired of me banging on about it all the time. It's just, I love what I do and I love sharing it with you because I know it will change your life. What I do with RTT is I will hypnotize you into a very light and mild trance, and we will access your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind has all the answers. It knows exactly why you have a fear of frogs, why you have a lack of self-worth, why there's a lack of self-esteem, and that's exactly what we will do. And you will go back to scenes and memories of your childhood, of your past, and you will see very clearly what beliefs you got from each memory. And then we will put these all together and we'll find out, oh my God, this is why I don't have any self-worth. This is why I don't have any self-esteem. And it's so clear. Once you have that clarity, once you have that understanding, you feel really empowered. You feel like you're back to being in charge of your life. And then we will end any limiting belief that may have affected you. And then we're going to completely rewire, reprogram, reframe all of the re's and we will transform you into someone that truly feels like they are worth it. And you know, I really struggled with this in the past. It was something I wouldn't get paid very well. I'd get paid €4 an hour, and it was just ridiculous. And I was attracting terrible relationships, and I'm sure you can identify the same. Once you notice that there's a pattern to our actions, right? We attract the same type of person, we attract the same type of jobs or the same similar income, or it just doesn't really work out. Then there is something there that you need to look at, and there's a very simple solution to this. So what I would invite you to do is to, you know, for free, go onto YouTube and have a look, type in how to get more self-worth, how to, you know, if you don't want to work with me, that's absolutely fine. I just want you to be the best version of yourself and to earn more money, to have a beautiful relationship, to feel like you deserve the world and more, because you do. And you need to believe this. And what I want you to do right now is to make a commitment with yourself and say, every day I'm going to love myself a little more. Whether that's something as small as, today I'm going to put body lotion over my whole body, not just my face. I know that sounds crazy, but it is a sign of self-love if you look after your physical body, how you nourish yourself, right? Eating pizza every single day. And I'm being a hypocrite right now because I had a pizza last night and I regret it. But you can do that occasionally. That's okay, right? But on a daily basis, what am I putting in my body? Am I loving myself? Am I showing self-worth? Am I valuing myself? And if the answer is no, then you need to do something about this. Another thing that I wanted to say is I mention meditation a lot, and there is a meditation that will blow your mind. Look at me, I'm already like, ah! It's an incredible meditation from Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I'm going to put a link into the bio because I really want you to do this meditation. One suggestion, please sit in the middle of your bed or on the floor with pillows around you or on the sofa. Don't do this somewhere where you can hurt yourself, because you might be that deeply relaxed that you may pass out, or you may just, you know, flop to the side. It's not that you're fainting or anything like that, but I have done it. I did actually hurt myself because I was doing it on my terrace. So if you do this meditation, please sit somewhere very comfortably and just listen to the voice. And it's all about breathing. This meditation is 11 minutes long, and truly it will change your life. And make sure you sit up really, really straight, and you'll think, but I'm meditating. Aren't I meant to be purely relaxed and comfortable? Like, yes, to an extent, but there's a reason for this. And Dr. Joe Dispenza is going to explain it to you in the YouTube video. So you know what I'm going to say. I welcome you with open arms, and even if you just want to chat, right? Chatting is free. You can book a call on my website, and I'm so excited for you to be watching this video and to get in contact with me. And I hope you have the most incredible year. And this is going to be a special year. I can just feel it. And I just want to say another thing, actually. Every day, I want you to be grateful for one moment, even if it's nothing major and you're just at home, you're not working, you know, you're just in your pajamas or something. Just find something that you're grateful for. Anything. It could be a piece of jewelry that you have. It could be your telly. It could be Netflix. Doesn't really matter. Just say in that moment, I'm so grateful that I can watch my favorite program right now that I've been waiting for weeks. You know, anything like that. Living in gratitude is the best thing that you can do. So I'm sending you so much unconditional love, you beautiful, worthy soul. And I hope you have the most magical day. Bye. Big kiss.